What if I told you that the New Jerusalem isn't just a place you'll go someday, but a people you're becoming right now? In Volume 1 of the Segullah architecture, I showed you something the statistics revealed, something hidden in the biblical text for thousands of years. The New Jerusalem passages have a unique fingerprint, a mathematical signature that proves they're describing transformed people, not just a celestial location. Today, I'm sharing what came next. New clues, expanded understanding, 6 discoveries that emerged from a single life force experiment draw. This is the Segullah architecture of the New Jerusalem, Volume 2. In Volume 1, the Shield Protocol revealed 5 extraordinary patterns in the New Jerusalem texts. We saw priesthood language triple the baseline, making all space sacred. Identity markers dominated, focusing on who the inhabitants are, and safety language was 5 times the norm. The conclusion was inescapable. The New Jerusalem is not a destination the Segullah will enter. It's what the Segullah will become. Transparent gold, radiating rather than reflecting. That was Volume 1. But discoveries don't end. They open doors. On January 22nd, 2026, I registered a question with the Life Force Experiment System. The question was simple. Find more clues about the Segullah, or YHWH's special treasure. For those unfamiliar, the Life Force experiment uses quantum random verse selection, true randomness at the subatomic level, combined with prayer-guided inquiry. 500 verses were drawn from the UTV corpus of over 32,000 verses. When I ran the Shield Protocol analysis, the results validated immediately. The Dominion Trinity scored 133% above baseline. The Segullah markers registered at 88.3%. This wasn't noise, it was signal. The lead verse, the first drawn, which sets the interpretive frame, was Psalm 115, verse 4. Their idols are silver and gold, the work of men's hands. The Father defined the Segullah by contrast. The nation's treasure is dead, YHWH's other. Within the verses were 6 clues. Clue 1. The affliction refinement thread. Psalm 119. I am afflicted very much. Restore me, O YHWH, according to your word. Jeremiah. And my wound, incurable? The Segullah experience wounds that appear incurable, beyond human healing. But restoration comes according to his word by covenantal promise. The refiner's fire includes seasons where the ore feels broken beyond repair. The destination is certain. The process is painful. Clue 2. The gathering architecture. Revelations plural. Peoples expands beyond ethnic Israel, drawn not by ethnicity, but by a shared recognition. Jeremiah 16 says, The Gentiles will come from the ends of the earth and will say, Certainly our ancestors have inherited lies. The gathering happens when people realize their inherited beliefs were deception. This explains transparent gold. Lies are opaque, but when repudiated, opacity dissolves. What blocked light now transmits it. Clue 3. The temporal calendar anchor. A verse from the Book of Enoch appeared in the draw, a calculation of the 364-day solar calendar. This isn't peripheral. It reveals that Segullah identity includes temporal orientation. The special treasure operates on sacred chronology, timekeeping embedded in creation rather than negotiated by religious authorities. The protection engine doesn't just operate in sacred space, it operates in sacred time. Divine safety follows divine schedule. The Segullah are people of sacred time. Clue 4. The stone pillar connection. Deep in the draw, at verse 498, appeared Genesis 28, Jacob at Bethel. And this stone pillar that I have set will be Elohim's house. The pattern repeats at different scales. The stone pillow becomes a pillar. The pillar becomes a house. Ordinary rock, through divine encounter, transforms into sacred dwelling. From Jacob's anointed stone to the Urim Thummim, to the jasper walls of the New Jerusalem. The same archetype. Material transformed through encounter into dwelling for the presence. The Segullah are living stones in this architecture. Clue 5. The sanctuary understanding. When I thought to know this, it was too painful for me. Until I went into the sanctuary of Elohim, Then I understood. Certain truths are positionally bounded. You cannot see them from every vantage point. You must stand in the right place. This validates the entire SHIELD methodology. Statistical analysis conducted from sanctuary orientation reveals patterns invisible from secular positions. The Segullah see differently because they stand differently. Clue 6. The incurable healable paradox. The draw contained two verses in apparent contradiction. One declares a wound incurable. Another expresses confidence that proximity to the prophet brings recovery. Oh, that my master were before the prophet who is in Samaria, then he would recover from his leprosy. The servant girl, a captive, a nobody, knew what powerful Naaman did not, that proximity to prophetic presence changes medical prognosis. The Segullah bear wounds the world pronounces incurable. The diagnosis is accurate from the world's position, but the Segullah have access to prophetic proximity. What is impossible elsewhere becomes possible where they are. These 6 clues expand the Segullah profile from 5 characteristics to 8. 1. Eternal priesthood, in the order of Melchizedek, without end. 2. Completed acquisition, the reaching is finished, they simply are. 3. Plural people's gathering, assembled through truth recognition. 4. Covenantal time, operating on sacred chronology. 5. Stone pillar identity, living stones and divine architecture. 6. Sanctuary cognition, understanding from sacred vantage points. 7. Refinement wounding, passing through fire, certain of healing. 8. Environmental protection, dwelling within safety as architectural reality. 8 characteristics. 1 people. The Segullah. YHWH's special treasure, becoming the New Jerusalem itself. The refiner's fire burns. The transparent gold is being formed. If these words resonate, if something in you recognizes this architecture, then perhaps you are part of what is being assembled. Come into the sanctuary, where understanding becomes possible. Come through recognition of lies, where gathering takes place. Come bearing wounds, knowing that healing comes. Come. The Segullah Architecture of the New Jerusalem, Volume 2, is available now from Hearts to Fathers Publishing. The numbers continue to find you.